If you had to come up with a motto that sums up the Jaffa Space Agency, what would that be?
Space.
The idea was to go to the moon?
But we had to do everything from scratch. We didn't have any funding. We didn't have any investors. The government wasn't supporting us in any way. So we had to do everything from scratch.
Something that had never been done before in Minecraft. Launching to the moon. No one had ever seen it.
I had to learn rocket science.
So imagine the control room at NASA. Okay, Duncan's the guy on the computer. I'm the guy behind him telling him what to type in. And Simon is the monkey in a spacesuit strapped into the rocket.
Well, maybe we should just call it the Jaffa. That acronym we could probably just figure out some words for.
The Jaffa.
Can you remember what Jaffa stands for?
Yeah, of course I can. I mean...
what does the J stand for?
Fridge?
No.
Fisting?
No.
Joint Aeronautical Fantastic
is that?
Free Astronauts. There we go. That'll
Beautiful. What the fuck is this?
do. Welcome to Baked Bean Fort.
The Jaffa Space Agency headquarters was modelled after a baked bean tin. Was there any logic behind that architectural choice?
No.
I'm sort of an amateur sort of student of what was it?
Architecture.
That's the one. I like all the schools of architecture. I like the Brutalism, Moderna, Sans Serif, Times New Roman.
There was a rock that looked like beans. We made it into a building. We named it after beans. That's all.
But I wanted to do my own spin and start my own sort of style. And what really inspires me is baked beans.
Oh my god, there's literally oil in the goddamn ground here. Should I just get a fucking bucket? Oh, I don't even have iron to make a fucking bucket.
I've got 3 buckets.
There's literally oil here.
Just get the oil.
One of the necessary components of space travel is oil.
Yeah.
Do you have any memories or recollections of oil?
I certainly do. I remember Lewis getting very angry.
Oil was abundant. We had no issues finding oil. It was everywhere.
He said a lot of mean things. He's quite abusive, actually.
The issue was a receptacle, which was needed to take said viscous, black, sticky, resinous substance to the rocket station. And that was something which Simon was ill prepared for.
I think he might have told me to stick it up my arse at one point.
Some people have to make sacrifices. In this case, Simon had to take one for the team. He had to bend over and take one for the team.
Scoop it up with your fucking hands and just bring it back. Bring me back a few handfuls of oil. I'll put it up my arse and then we'll go into space. I don't fucking know. What are we doing? Why are we so shit? We've done nothing for 4 hours.
Can you talk us through sort of a step-by-step account of your first landing on the moon?
I don't remember much about it, actually. I kind of sort of blacked it out, I think. I think it went fine, probably. Just typical... just average sort of happens every day. Sort of, landing, just textbook. No issue, no issue, no. Yeah, it's fine, I think. Yeah. It's good.
So what I've got written here is that you crashed.
What?
It says here on your first attempted landing on the moon, you crashed.
Yeah, I guess it did crash.
Simon, we ensured when we sent the rocket off that there were a very limited number of controls. And in fact, there was only one control.
There was just one button I had to press, one button.
Can you say what that button was?
It's Windows key. Or Shift. Maybe it was Control. I can't remember, Tom. I can't remember.
It's easily done. You're driving along in a spaceship to the moon, on your phone, some cat pictures, like maybe a bird, like a cute puppy, and before you know it, you've just smashed into the moon, ruined $1 billion space program.
I think we work together as a team, and I think it's important in these situations that the blame is shared amongst everyone. In particular, the leader of it all, which would be Lewis, and also Duncan. I mean, me as the pilot, as the test pilot, maybe I have some responsibility. But at the end of the day, it was Lewis's decision to put me in that seat, unless I decided to go and I just jumped in the rocket. I forget how it worked. But yeah, Lewis, I'd say Lewis. It's all Lewis's fault. 99% Lewis's fault, maybe 1% Duncan's fault.
You just hit the moon! Simon!
Because when I got back, there was no medals. There's no parades, there's no ticker tape. There was no celebration. People didn't come up to me in the street and shake my hand and say, you're a hero. I wasn't a hero. Yeah. At the end of the day, I just went home. I had a dehydrated rabbit pie pill and a space wank.
Space travel's back in fashion. You've got Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all these billionaires with their own space programs, and you having your own company with its own space program. Would you ever consider joining the space race?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, yeah. I mean, I had an idea while we were talking about this, actually, because all of these billionaires are going into space, and so I was thinking, let's launch the Jaffa space program. So I'm here to announce that, we are going to go boldly, bravely into space in immediately. We can do it. We can do it. Brilliant. Question mark. The Jaffa Space Agency is real and it needs your money. That's right, you can help out by buying an amazing display using the link in the description below. They have all kinds of cool designs. They got these like 3D printed borders, which I talked about last time. They got this new Fat Boy magnet. You just stick it on your wall and it like keeps it like flush off the wall. It's nice. They're like I've got a couple at home. They're like posters, but they're like they don't go crinkly. I like them. They're a great sponsor. Jeff Space Agency coming at YogCon. Stay tuned for that on Twitch, and we'll put some stuff on YouTube as well. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.